Oh, we're streaming. Happy Thanksgiving to those who live in the United States. Happy Thanksgiving to those who don't too. Have a happy day. But we're gonna play a little bit of Tiny Rogues today because it's a very Thanksgiving thing to do. What's the most Thanksgiving-y character that exists in the game? The Wanderer. It's like a pilgrim. Flee from the current room, get transported to a tavern. Okay. How's it going, house? How's it going, Bud Monster? How's it going, Fireball? How's it going, Chia? Oh, we'll grab some Dexterity. How's it going, Tiny? There's an event. What could it be? I will grab you. And I'll grab you. How was our edginess last night? It was incredibly edgy. I'm already leveling up in room 1, which is unusual, and I don't even know what I'm doing yet. Grenades for now, I suppose. If only I also had a spell thing, I could have gotten even more XP. Go this way. Oh, that shouldn't hit me. How dare you? Well, I guess we're even, because that absolutely should have hit me and didn't, so... Same with that. Okay. Perfect. Just like we wrote it up in the playbook. Armor and aura radius. Well, this one's actually useful, but this one is a rare that I'm getting early, and the armor is not useful, but I don't think I'm going to be doing auras. But I might do auras, who knows? The game likes to trick me sometimes, but... Nah, nah, nah. Oh, this character is evil. Oh, let's throw bricks. That's the true holiday tradition. Throwing bricks. I feel like that's a Blood Bowl reference, but it's been so long since you watched that playthrough. Well, if it was, it wasn't intended to be, because I don't remember much of anything. At some point we should get back to playing that again one day, except then all of James's rats will kill me and I'll get sad. Because I'll kill most of his rats, and then the 2 rats he has remaining will still win somehow. An event. Hey, it's me and James. Oh, I don't think the mealtime happened quick enough for me and James. We're looking a little malnourished. Hi, me. How's it going, Phoenix? Happy Thanksgiving. We'll stick with brick. All right, all of the robots have been bricked. What did you do this Thanksgiving? I threw bricks at ghosts. Crit hit chance, movement speed for gold, or boss defeat to get key. I'll take a diamond ring for now, it's fine. That's fine. That gives me all the evil I need, so now I don't have to worry about it. Oh, look at all that cursed dexterity. Ugh. Ugh. You know, I'm starting to think that the brick was a bad idea. Get the bombs, I don't have any. Something satisfying about hitting bees with bricks. A laser gun or a flambarge. None of those sound as fun as bricks. Take this as like a backup plan. Let's go, Cartel. Happy Thanksgiving. A tavern. Let's go, coffee now. Your mug is empty. I didn't know that was allowed. If I save all of my money, I could just build a better brick. Maybe that's why my brick isn't good. I just need a better brick. What are you trying to do with this rogue right now? Throw bricks. Is it a good idea? No. Is it a smart idea? No. That's the end of that sentence. Hey, poison aura. I do have an extra poison radius. Agility will make me throw more bricks. If we're going for brick forward, don't worry about the aura radius. I just brick. Spinning blades is also interesting because that would make me brickier. Let's go to Hithbo. I do imagine there's a Macy's Day Parade somewhere. I hadn't considered that that's today as well. Let me get the spinning blades. I feel like I don't get that very often. And then 3 more decks. We have so much decks. Oh, welcome back, Coffee Now, with your cat and coffee. Throw bricks at bees. This is your public service announcement. Uh, 100% explosion crushing hit chance. I technically have grenades, but that's probably on my chopping block to get re-rolled at some point. This is specifically guns and cannons, but if I'm using thrown weapons, that doesn't deal anything. Or I can have a shield that allows me to do a little more damage against bosses, but I would have to take off something to not be over encumbered, or just get more strength about it. Let's see. I'd lose an armor if I take this off. I would lose movement speed, which I guess is fine because I didn't get the thing that I didn't get agility before, so that's fine. got the Skull Shield to go with the Skull Charm that me and James gave ourselves. Early Christmas present? You always know that whenever you gift yourself, you'll like it. Not always. Sometimes you gift yourself things that you need but not necessarily want. Gladius, a harp crossbow that counts as an instrument. A poisonous concoction. I don't think I'm going to use any of these. But you're +1 and enchanted, so you'll sell. I'm gonna stick with brick. Brick stick. It's not a gift that's a necessary expense. It depends on how necessary. Some things aren't necessary. It's like food and health insurance and just medical attention at all. None of those are necessary. You can go without them.
Bits are necessary.
Oh, I don't know how I made that. Oh, thank you, Phoenix. Thank you, coffee now.
I agree.
Oh, jeez. Thank you very much. I'm giving thanks to all of you on this wonderful Thanksgiving. Very much appreciated. An event? Oh, it's the cups. Explosion damage and fixed vulnerability. That makes the grenade better.
It's Morbin time.
Infusion buffs are permanent. Is not one that I take particularly often. Not that I have any infusions at the moment. Let's see. We can slow people down with Call of the Week, or I can roll. Considering I don't know if I'm going to want to keep grenades, exploitative explosives is pretty bad. I'm going to roll. Beef is not what I want. I don't have a ton of buff effects.
Put on your helmet.
Oh, jeez!
Ouch.
Thank you very much, Anonymous Helmet Thrower, and also thank you very much, Wraithbow. Have a good dog walk. The hype train is really hyping.
Vail off to dog walk. We'll be back.
I'm gonna conduct lightning. Oh, this is the guy that gives ethereal dice, so I could have had more rerolls if I got the level after talking to this guy. How's it going, Vextrum? Welcome in. I'm gonna really be able to roll for what I want after doing all these cup and balls. Boo, so sad. Now throw a brick at it. I love playing this game against this guy because he's fantastically not good at it. I don't have enough money to upgrade my brick anymore, and I'm not missing any armor, so I guess... I don't want a magic weapon either, so... you know what? I'll waste a bomb to get a steak about it. He wants you to win. Yeah, he might be throwing for content, as it were. Give me more movement speed. Also, I have almost enough strength to put back on my leather boots, but maybe I'll find even better boots. There we go. My dash was not back off cooldown. Flippers. If I have at least 30 decks, extra invincibility after dash. Nah. Crit hit at close range, which my close range is 25% bigger. Extra bleed damage and rupture effect. I do have rupture with my spinning blades, but I don't do bleed. Or just extra treasure find. Well, right now the event rooms are helping me level up faster, so I kind of like doing that, at least for now. How's it going, Manitope? I might just grab this. I'll sacrifice some of my crit to potentially get more stuff. They really want me to do close range stuff. But I got a brick. More dice is nice. I could get something there, but I don't need to yet. Look at the time. You need to go soak for some rice for dinner. Well, I have fun. Good luck. Aw. Can't open that. Sad. Random consumables could be okay. I was gonna make Raven. Oh, I looked at chat for a second, make Raven, and I got hit. I can't believe you've done this to me. Also, hi, happy Thanksgiving. Dex. Taking a rest. Are we throwing bricks at people? I am absolutely throwing bricks at people. Extra stamina recovery speed forever. No bombs to go into the pawn shop. So... I wish the brick was better. Buy spice for gold is a really rare and good shop, and I have no money, and I couldn't go into the pawn shop because I have no bombs. That's real sad. A thorn bow and a recurve bow. The recurve bow is pretty good, particularly if I get certain things that goes with it. Not that the thorn bow is bad, but this one is crappy. Do I use my last key there? Do I, you know, I'm gonna... Ouch. Is it just you, or did the Spice Shop get a secret update to make it appear more often? I mean, I think it's just you, but I don't know. Also, me not having bombs is really making me sad here. And then they, when I re-rolled, they put bombs as a reward behind the bombable wall, which I feel like was personal. Let's go live a shot. Dev program things just happen to me. Yeah, that makes sense. Anytime you trigger lightning damage, the effective trigger additional time after a 0.5 second delay. I do have lightning conductor. I can lean into that. Precision just gives me a lot of crit chance. We have 16 rerolls, so I can, like, what exactly am I looking for? Do I want to do, like, just a lightning focused build and I get all the lightning things? Do I want to lean into other stuff? I can look for alacrity just to throw more bricks. Scott would hate a lightning build. I know there's some lightning helmets. you see that perfect phase skip that I just did there? You roll so hard you get a class-specific perk. That'd be nice. Game, why do you want me to be close range so badly? I don't have a companion, Mr. Safari Hat. Bomb hat. But it's so heavy. And it's not going to give me the bombs now. You know what? Panda hat. Magician's hat. A little tempting, but panda hat. Wanted bomb says no to bomb hat. Yes, bombs, a couple of bombs on defeating an enemy, or defeating a boss, right after defeating a boss. So the soonest I would get a payoff on that is in the end of the next floor, by which time I could just find bombs somewhere else. And it takes up a hat slot, and it's very heavy. I'm gonna say no. Special combo that is auto-given to the test server and only give me access to it. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? If I'm gonna do silly lightning things, if I can just get a weapon that has really high fire rate, that could be fun. Well, magic fine and power is fine, but I'm going to take the attack speed because of the thing I literally just said. And then that requires a key. This is for free. The Bola crossbow. The crossbola. Mail breaker. And a needle. Again, the game desperately wanted me to do a close range build. And I've just ignored it. And the game is still very insistent. Yeah, don't have the space for the leather boots. And you know what? You're pretty meh anyway. I'll throw you on the ground for now. Might, speed, or precision? This is... Is it movement speed or attack speed? It's probably movement speed. So, might is probably damage related, and I'm struggling on damage related, so... yeah. Learn the moves. %25% increased damage with non-crits. Well, we are not investing in int, so our crit is not particularly high. Yeah, it's 9%. So that's pretty good. We have a key So, going into the tavern and hoping for down here would have been nice. That did not pan out. Bomb seller would have been nice. That didn't pan out. I could re-roll for that, but then that's 10 of, like half of my money. I could... Yeah, you're 10 gold. Ugh. I'll just make some of that money back. Now I can go back into a tavern whenever I want with my ability. I don't have a ton of money, but what if I just did? What if I just... Will it be a different tavern, or is it the same tavern? It is a different tavern. But it's still not one that I want. My curse will be expensive to take away from you, so... I will get the bombs, thank you. Gloves or body armor. I'm getting to the point where a new body armor could be good. I mean, my gloves are also, like, I'm just wearing them for the armor. So, Oh, he's after us. We better book it. Oh, how'd that... I dashed. How did that hit me? Dashers, poison darts, and a bunch of stuff I don't want or need. Yeah. I really love to find a black market or a pawn shop. I have so much stuff to sell. Yeah. Get stronger for our brick throwing activities. We'll just get more bombs about it. Two dex -1 strength. Or, no, this could be a black market, I gotta believe. Yeah, okay. Fractal glaive, moonshine greatsword, just contraband. Well, let's just start selling some stuff here. Happy Thanksgiving, Xenopuma. How's it going? You know what? Let's see what we get. A ladybug helmet. Eh. You know what? Last golden die, just to really look here. Oh, the rapid fire bow hits really fast. The extra crit chances, I'd have to re-enchant it. But attack speed is what I'm looking for. Yeah, okay. Now we can really get electric with it. I won't sell the brick. I'll keep the brick in spirit. Oh, wait, why did I drink that? I should have ate the fish. That's why I have the fish. The old ice carving. Ooh. Could have been better. There we go. Inflict chill to all enemies. Perfect. Ow. Pawn shop. A day late and $1 short. Well, I guess I'm getting 2 keys and a little bit of curse. Then I'll get a blessing about it. Ow. Power, lawful, or aura radius. Well, I guess I'm getting power. Gloves are a ranged weapon. I could still look for better gloves. I'll even open you. Crit hit damage for dexterity trait. I don't want to do crit things because of the fighting technique I got that is not listed as a buff. But I do more damage to non-crit things. It's probably listed under Misc here. Shrine blessings, fish effects. No. It'll never talk about it ever again. Interesting. Alright, well, I didn't want that revive anyway. It's not like I wanted to dash in the other direction! You know what? I like that a lot more than what I got going on. Although that's also pretty good for what I'm doing, but no. Yeah. We're slowly becoming a chance on hit do thing build. Okay. Trigger Maniac's pretty good. We don't want Electric City because we want to do non-crits. But we could just search for all of the triggers and or more luck before we get to Trigger Maniac, because I only have 2 spots left before I try to reroll those. And I have plenty of rerolls, so... I mean, Explosive Force. Sure. I'll take it for now. Not really interested in either of these, but I guess I'll entertain a weapon just in case it's something legendary. And even if it's not, it'll sell for more. Ugh, God, gotta stop taking the silly hits. Fiend Commander Codex. Can't imagine that they attack very fast. It does give you a lot of friends. So yeah, you just put out a couple of things and then your imps do imp things. That's neat and all, but not what I'm going for. So I think... I'm sorry, Brick. We had a good run. It's not you, it's me. The Soul Forge. I think it takes souls exclusively, which is a little annoying. I'll do it. But, yeah. Oh, jeez. Arduin, thank you for the 36 months. That's 3 years. Oh, thank you very much. Happy Thanksgiving. won't do that. And we got money, so we'll go in here. And I'm not gonna get the extra thing from this event. Oh, holy moly, free holy. Well, I'm glad there's a couple of keys in here. Stone gauntlets are good, but I don't think I'm going to use them. Anchor flail is good, but I don't think I'm going to use it. I have enough bombs where I think I'll just bomb these two. And then I guess I'll look for some boots. These two, and I'm not feeling the most confident I've ever had. I have no revives. Alright, but he went down quickly. Oh, jeez!
Yeah, that's real.
Jared Pylon coming in with the shotgun. Thank you very much. Happy Thanksgiving. Very much appreciated. Do I like missiles or do I like lasers? Is it too soon to start another hype train? I think so. I don't remember if it's 1 or 2 hours, but it's still appreciated. Arden says missiles. I think I have to agree that missiles are pretty good. Wedding Veil is also pretty good. From lasers to missiles. Don't really need any of those. More dexterity. It's floor 9, so I don't need to recover here because there will be a tavern. Plus, I have a cast up. I can tavern whenever I want. Look in here. Ice Fang, Misfit Sword, and then the Nyan Cannon. But none of those attack fast enough for what I'm looking for. I'll just pick +3, or +2, and Enchanted. I think Enchanted gives a little bit more money. Whew. a Flux Hat and a Dark Moon Hood are not the set pieces I was looking for. So they can stay on the ground. And now this will be my last level, and then I can reroll these first two. Definitely don't need any of those. Alacrity is pretty good. But do I want Alacrity, or do I want another, like, chance on hit do thing? I'd probably just get Alacrity, because that just gives me more opportunities to do so. And then... probably get rid of you first. Like clockwork, modifiers to attack speed also apply to my tick speed. Well, I'm not doing anything with tick, so that's a little annoying. So I guess I'll just reroll that one. Do I reroll that one again, or do I... Because I have a lot of attack speed. So you know what? I'm going to reroll this one, and maybe I'll use that at some point. Modifier you look at increases my crit damage. That's pretty awful for what I've got going on currently. You know what? We were going for electric. We're electric. You hear all the things that use the tick speed with the tick speed increase. Yeah, that's how it works. I don't make the rules. And I'm gonna do this. Oh, and then I'm gonna get some broccoli. I was gonna just go back to another tavern real quick, but I'll take the broccoli first. Haha! Finally! I have so much money. What I can do is I can buy this money gun. It's a lot of attack speed per gold that I have, but I think even with all that extra attack speed, it's not going to be faster than the rapid fire bow. But I could get it up an extra level. But then I'd have to spend my money to make the gun slower. So, yeah, this is fine. It's not fine. I'm gonna re-roll it. I have one more key. Get you first. This one gives attack speed based on evilness, but it's so slow that even at 100% attack speed, it's significantly slower than what I got going on. Attack speed is also applied to bleed tick speed. Yeah, well, thank you. Oh, but now I have enough room to grab a couple of these for the road. go, I suppose. I have so much money, I should have just re-rolled for the curse removal guy and spent the extra money on the curse removals. That's not bad. We'll take that. Oh, high neglect. Alright. We can get speed. Lucky hit chance is actually something that we want. I don't need this reach charm, really. Sadly, I don't really need the blizzard charm now that I have permanent crystal pine resin either, but that feels bad to take off. Just do that. That's fine. A little bit extra safety. Happy Turkey Day, Matthews. How's it going? A bunch of wine. I don't care about that. Trait tomes. I will take over keys and curses for now. Radiant damage, grants burning passion. Grant fire damage to your explosion damage. You know what? I can use that. And I can use that instead of illusion of control, and that will make my tick speed worth something. Because I am doing explosions with explosive force. So. Is it what I'm looking for exactly? No. But it's something. Infinite money superhero with the money gun and crazy tick speed. That would be very game dependent. War fans. With the war fans, I could shoot missiles with every 4 attacks instead of 5. But it's not as good. Hey, even more attack speed. Dang it. Good luck with your JavaScript, Matthews. Thanks. Let's see. Don't need the blacksmith, so I guess I'm gonna go here. Alright. Good potion. Shop for gold. I have gold. Welcome back, Wraithrow. Let's see what we can immediately do that and that. And then we can obsidian away the like clockwork. Because it is technically doing something, but it's not doing a lot. Thank you for the follow, Vextrum. Oh, let's believe. 20% attack speed per missing mana we have, and we will almost always have missing mana because that comes with the back slowly, and I pretty much use it whenever, so 20% attack speed? More attacks? That's fine with me. Next campfire we get mana. Perhaps. Perhaps that's the ticket. And then I can immediately use the mana to go over here. And then I can use my money to decurse. And then Holy Flask. And then I can get a couple more drinks for the road. In fact, maybe rum. In fact, maybe I should drink those right now to get a couple of them in my system. Yeah, something like this. And then we refill our mana. So now I have to use my mana again, so we're gonna come back. We're gonna talk to Santa Claus. Aura per intelligence trait. How dare you? I'm gonna leave that right on the ground. Don't have a key. That's a little sad. That's fine. But now we're spent out again, which was the point, just to get more attack speed. We attack fast. Just a buzzsaw of arrows. Does that reset the campfire where you could have gotten more upgrades? Not certain, but it's not like I had the souls to really find out. Probably past the time for gold amulet. I can just put on the wedding ring, which is fine. Don't have a companion, and I do a little bit of cold damage, but not a lot of cold damage. So, yeah. Alright. My offense, my crit chance, yeah, it's back down to 9%. And I do more damage than non-critical hits anyway, so that should be the ticket we're looking for. I'll get a key just in case. I wiggled all around that bullet, and then I still got hit by it. So when will the devs unlock the Abyss for us to see? I mean, I know he's working on it. He's the kind of guy where every update he's got to remake the entire game. So now there'll be new areas, but there's also going to be new everything else. Because man doesn't know how to take a break. I'd love to find the leprechaun hat. Hey, look, the leprechaun hat. Panda mask, it's been real, but it's time to get lucky. Now my lucky hit chance is over 100%. Lovely. Trigger damage. We do a little bit of that around here. More non-critical hits. And a butcher apron. No, thank you. I don't want the crit chance, so 2 bombs it is. Body armor or rare item. I could try to roll for like legendary, because this is my last opportunity. Well, it was a good while it lasted. Matthias, I'm going to be stopping around an hour early, probably. So, about 1 p.m. Eastern Standard. If not even a little earlier, we'll see. I'm thinking it's going to be about 2 complete runs, and this run's almost over, so I'm guessing it's going to be 1 run past this run. Is sort of where I've napkin mathed it out. Debuff effect and duration. Mana recovery per mana container. Or taunt per tipsiness. Wow, all of these are not good, and I have no means of re-rolling them. So, time for us to go. What happens if I try to use my ability in here to go to a tavern? Will it let me? Because I just got my mana back. And this is a weird room. It might not let me, but I feel like I want to test it. Okay, it won't let me. They thought of this. Also, can I do it? Can I go to the tavern on floor 11 or 12? I hadn't really thought of that either. Okay. Yeah, I can. Perfect. Alright. So, nothing I need in here. We'll do this fight, and then we'll zoom back to another tavern. Ow. Like, actually, ow. Also, I'll use the potions afterwards. No keys, sad. How's it going, Dutch? Back at the tavern again. You guys can't get rid of me. No, don't need any more lucky hit chance. Over 100%. Hey, more non-critical hits. I have 3 potions in my luck. I would get a repeat potion, so I'll go with the guarantee. Oh, trait tomes. We can still do better. Ugh. I can certainly do better. That's for dang sure. I don't have enough souls to heal, so I gotta be more careful. Poison aura. Modifiers to my lucky hit chance apply to my tick speed and my orbital speed. Well, the only thing that uses my tick speed is this fire damage, and I'm not giving up anything else. So... 2 keys for the road. I'm gonna get the safety flask. Alright, well, here we are. Alright. Round 2, fight! Wow. It's not nice when you have bombs that hit me in the safe spots. That's rude. Alright. Run 1 done. The pilgrim was successful this Thanksgiving. Alright, let's get one more run in. I heard the cries for superhero. Maybe I will get money superhero. Maybe I won't. Let's find out. Jared, you came in with a suggestion late. I'm sorry. Key or candy? I'm gonna get the key, because whenever I don't get the key, I regret it. Ah, speaking of regrets, blood chest. Damage at close range? Sure. I just walked into it. Ugh, I'm a fool. I'm a foolish fool. Alright, I got the key last time. I'm getting candy this time. You know what? I'm gonna get the early companion. It's super spicy, but whatever, man. Isn't there a Piggy Bank legendary friendo? There is. Well, he's not legendary. He's epic. Like this guy. But this guy's not him. Damage at far range, stacks of shock. Well, I guess I'm going to do this, and maybe I will get Rage and or Fury about it. Oh, the game wants the superhero to be lawful. Oh, I should have got hit by that arrow. I did everything in my power to get hit by that arrow. There's going to be an armory soon, so I'm not going to waste a key on a weapon, even if I desperately want a weapon. I know there's one coming. Here it is. Scorching Staff, the Executioner Sword, or the Pan Flute. Let us doot with the flute. I don't think I use a key on this. I think I just let it sit there. But I do think we'll try to be int focused. Oh, that's just a mana recovery. I mean, everything here is probably meh. Nah. Not in love with any of this. Oh, we can be unbearable. Or we can have more every X thing, trigger, missile thing. Yeah, okay. Which musical superhero are you? I don't know. Something concussive. We use percussion instruments now with the missiles. What superhero doesn't shoot missiles at random? There's bound to be a couple here and there. Oh, we're on floor 3, so I'm gonna be a little spicy looking here. Magical bow that has a legendary enchantment on it. I mean, even if I'm not gonna use you, legendary enchantment is worth something. Don't know if I like you more than the pan flute though, just for utility. We'll try it. Yeah. Alright. What kind of superpowers do I get? Super devoted. Super protection, super friendly, or a super reroll. Super friendly. I can have so many bowls. Which would make me have great rage and or fury if I ever get them. So, am I picking one of these or am I rolling for the money one specifically? Super protection could get the soul hard thing, but a lot of people are saying roll. All right. Well, this is what we got. Someone did say that I was playing Hancock. I feel like this does fit. That said, I've never taken super health. There's a couple of things that scale on hearts and things. I could try to lean into that. You know what? I'm going to go super health just because I've never done it. But now I want to focus on getting strength up, so I'm going to start avoiding the other stats until I can get more strength going. Time to find leeches. Oh, time to find a bomb. Hey, a bomb. We have a couple of keys, so we could go to the tavern, if only to replenish our juice. But we recover after every combat encounter anyway, so maybe we don't need juice. You know what? I'm gonna go this way. I'll hold on to you. I might eat you later. Let's go Gold Fire Surge. Happy Thanksgiving. I don't really care about my Vigilante mask, but I feel like there's some Rage and Fury helmets, so I'm gonna just take the extra look. Effective debuffs, lucky hit chance, damage against fiends and undead. How exciting. You say roll. It's floor 3. I'm not gonna use my dice this early. On boss defeated, recover 1 heart. Now we're talking. Salad is the opposite of what I want. Maybe we look into a melee weapon if I'm gonna be doing more strength-related things. Or we use that key here. I mean, I can use both of my keys, but then that's a lot of keys. You know what? And then I'll have this in my hand because that influences what we find here. Magitech hammer, ruby wand, relic crossbow, all pretty sad. Ah, more strength though, so that's good at least. Okay. We can go into the pawn shop, which I think is fine. And then there's a shop. I'll hold on to the rest of this for now. You know what? I'm not gonna hold on to the vigilante mask because I'm gonna probably go lawful. Then we'll go in here. That's not bad. We got every 5 second stuff all over the place. Is that gonna be like we're gonna have a tick speed situation going on here? Okay. We have a little bit of a tick speed going on here. I'm not gonna blacksmith this weapon because it's certainly not gonna be my final weapon. I guess I'll look it offhand. I can swap to a different weapon to utilize that. Playing the vampire, the sound is people. Meh. Meh. Eggshell. It's real. Like, all these suck. The eggshell of safety. It's fine. More strength, please. But I don't want to use all my rerolls, so I'll just get the money. There's more strength. Really want to focus on that strength game. Give it here. I didn't want to dive into the middle of the beam of death game. Ouch. And just like that, more magic find. More strength. Alright, the game's starting to come around. No keys for that. I don't think I want companions for gold. I think I'll get the curse keys and then I'd have a decurse on hand.
Safety first. Put on your helmet.
How's it going so good today? Thank you, Jared, for making him safe.
Ouch, baby.
Happy burb stuffing day to you too. I'll allow Dex to catch up to strength, but I'd still prefer more strength. And then I know there's a Rage or Fury boot. I'm still gonna try to live this dream based on the early bowl. Gotta make everyone safe during Turkey Day. Except for the turkey. Meh. On boss defeated, recover 2 hearts, 10%, plus 10% damage per missing heart container you have. Hey! Missile vest we had something, but this is actually somewhat synergistic. I still need the cultist set, but still. This'll do. Um... Wait, wasn't this a pain door a second ago? Am I going crazy? Wasn't this strength a pain door, and then I went to get the heart, and then now it's just an open door? I didn't know that could happen. It was open? I might be losing my mind. I don't know. Taunt, intimidate. And I want rage and or fury. Ideally. Or stuff that does stuff with my health. Alright. Or none of those things. Just tick speed? My tick speed is not tick speed. Plus I took off the missile vest and I'm not going to put it back on, so I might just abandon that. So yeah, well, we'll get Boozer because we didn't get the thing that goes with Boozer. But we can have Stormhammer! That, ironically, is also enchanted with electricity. Cupid bow or auto crossbows. Meh. Dragon's Breath and a Bone Wand. Use this for now, I suppose. This doesn't necessarily have bad synergy if I can get the... I think it's like the Balrog chest piece, which is a legendary chest piece that does extra burn damage based on how many heart containers you have. Not that I need to go for something incredibly specific, but I will. Gosh darn it. bunch anymore, so I'll throw those away too. I'll keep holding on to you. I guess I'll keep holding on to you. Eat all deficients. Cheese needed with boozer? Yeah, because cheese allows you to drink more, and the boozers just make it permanent. So yes, cheese needed with boozer. I might keep you in my back pocket. Something like that. And this run wanted to be so many different things. Yeah, one story of my life. Well, I'll run this for now. See what happens. Rare item, I guess. Why not? I'm gonna lose my eggshell helmet. Looks like it's made out of eggshells or something. Oh, there it goes. Now I'm just taking damage for funsies. No, I don't have any mana. I'm just going to die. No, I'm fine. Hello, Superman! I am streaming on Thanksgiving, but I'm going to be ending, like, sooner than normal, so I'll be done after this run. It's not worth using a reroll for a rare. Magic Find though. Have a great Thanksgiving as well. Eh. Ow. That's pretty meh. The superhero have bomb-related trait? I would love to do a bomberman run at some point. The cyborg used to have a bomber trait thingy, but ever since the cyborg got reworked to not have the unique traits, I don't know if anyone else gets them. You have Blackfoot and Cherokee, so that's like me and my brother. That's pretty cool. Helmet. Fairy crown. Like, it's not terrible, but it's not great either. And that's gonna set my deck strength situation out of whack. But nah, it's not the set I'm looking for. Oh, have fun with your Thanksgiving leftovers. Mini poison explosions. Yeah, I mean, power's power, I suppose. Evil. Armor suppression. Evil. Permanent armor. We'll take permanent armor. Okay. I don't do a lot of damage. I wish I had the cultist set or that legendary chest that I was talking about earlier that I'm probably not gonna get. Blizzard Scroll ain't it. Get a little bit of dex here, if only just to start getting more levels going. No, thank you. Boots it is? That is diabolical. Alright, you gotta go, sir. And then he did. He just straight up left. There he is. Boy, I don't do a lot of damage. Remarkable how not damage I do. Oh, well, there goes my revive, just because I suck. Oh, now I'm gonna die. I didn't die. For a brief moment, I thought that maybe this was the armor piece that I was looking for. It wasn't. Flame shield is specifically melee damage. Take this and just sell it, I guess. Gain hearts every time. I'd like to find some, like, set item chests. I'll get the level here, though, just so I got something going on here. Maybe I can get rage. Maybe I can get health related things. Maybe I can get something relating to anything. No. No, I can't. I didn't know it can offer you no pain, no gain if you weren't cursed. I thought it only offered it to you if you were cursed. This is atrocious. There's a melee weapon that gives frickin' rage and or fury, I think. I mean, maybe I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm floundering. Dragon Slayer Lance. Of course, freaking have the suck power so I get hit. Oh, freaking. I know getting hit doesn't matter, but God. Meat Shank. You know, I'm gonna find a better weapon. I'm gonna get out of this situation. I'm gonna just... Yeah. fine. I didn't want that armor anyway. It's a crutch. How much AC do crutches provide? I don't think they provide any AC, but probably a basic club, so like 1d6 damage maybe. You could have just died. There we go. Ugh. Don't worry, I'll just eat that first. It's fine. I just walked into it. It's fine. I wanted to be cursed out of my mind. It's the wildling boots are like we're setting up. Maybe one day. Yeah. Yeah. The set bonus is nice, but I need the strength. I don't have the strength to carry on. All these kind of suck. I just getting hit by the dumbest stuff. Legendary weapon. Okay, I'm a little cursed, but maybe. Just maybe. The Bone Force 2. Ragnarok. Death Sickles. Or the Siren. Well, maybe Ragnarok. Chamber of Mid. Can you reroll these with a dice? I don't know. Do I want to try it? Because Ragnarok's fine. Yes. Yes, I can. Stormbreaker. Mjolnir. So we got all of Thor here. And a Doomerang. Are there any that give Rage or Fury? I feel like there's a helmet that does. I don't know if there's any... Well, I know there's a weapon that does. I don't know if it's a legendary. You know what? I'm just crazy enough to keep looking. Gungnir. We got all the frickin' lightning-based nonsense. The Sun Vortex, which is a melee fire damaged thing, so that could still work with what I was thinking about. Excalibur, which you need to level up to evolve it. And then Sephram. Scott would be proud of all the lightning. There's definitely a lot of lightning-based weaponry going on here. I mean, considering I'm also wielding a Stormhammer right now. I might go Sun Vortex. Because that still does fire-related things, so if I get the crazy legendary, then I'm not wasting anything. Trying to let the beams do beam things. Is it just me, or is this not as good as it could be? I'm not, like, over the moon with this. Daisy, Jared! Have a good rest of your Thanksgiving. Yeah, Sally. It's high noon. Set up the thing. Today's one is this one. Bing, bong, boom. Bop, bop, bing. All right. Done. Happy Thanksgiving, Machine. How's it going? Uh. Nah. Nah. I don't even have enough to enchant you because there was no black market here to sell. Dang it. Eh. Is it just me, or do a lot of these sunbeams miss their target? Grants Tailwind, trigger on-dash effects. Nah. Yay, Tailwind. Well, there goes my everything. Ow. Ugh. Using my superpower on him is pretty much a moot point because he's always somewhere where I can't hit him. Happy Thanksgiving, bro. Why does the game so desperately want me to be evil? These on instead is fine. Just for you, Mara. feet. Eh. Alright, there'll be a robot next room. I'm not gonna waste a key, but I will waste a bomb. The fact that I got away with that is hilarious. Pawn shop. Do I have things for you? Oh, come on with that. Come on with that twice. I'll regret this, but I'm doing it. Honestly, I'm just gonna start just taking stats. It doesn't matter. I just want to get the level and to get this over with. I know I'm not gonna get what I want. Why bother holding out hope? Well, this makes sense. I'm gonna blow it up. No key for you. Everything is awful. Oh, I never took that. I thought I did. Oh well. Laser babes. Oh, I see you are familiar with laser beams. Okay. Anything remotely good? Block, tick speed boots. Well, I'm currently not using these frickin' things. This gives me XP, but it's for something I can't even use, but I don't have anything to reroll it, and I did need the bombs, so I'm just accepting that I'm not allowed to have nice things. Lucky hit chance per heart container you have. Finally, something that looks like a synergy, despite the fact that I don't need lucky hit chance for my build. But at least it's something that looks like it goes with something. Or I can get Bone Crusher because I do have 100% crushing hit chance, so that's something. Yeah, that's fine. That's great. That's what I wanted. Oh, trust me, I am actively cursed at the moment. The game just isn't tracking it. Oh, I'm about to die, and then this run will be over, and it will no longer be cursed. Except I keep on surviving. Ah, jeez. And more crit chance that I can't use just to get levels. Okay, yeah, you know what? I'll just die. Don't mind me. Gee. Why is this reminding me of my no leveling run? Well, I'm actively trying to take levels this time. You know what? I'm basically cursed. Just to give it to me. Oh, speaking of basically cursed, all of this. You know what? I'm freaking out of here. Oh, so is he. Ugh. Top-end damage is great. Attack speed is great. Level is leveled. Hey, it's Rage! Oh, God, it does exist. I was waiting for the curse to deny it. It would have been on par. So now do I stick with the faster tick speed for the extra speed on my lasers? Or do I put on the boots to be faster? Probably don't need the boots. Do I need the move speed? Probably not. I'm gonna go for the body armor, just in the hopes that I can find the one legendary that is in my heart. Hi, Gary. Oh, should have got hit there. Back to Gary hands. Oh, come on. Alright. I'm just gonna die to Gary. That's embarrassing. Whoa. Some of the beams are mine, and it's hard to tell sometimes. Oh, don't die to Gary after you've killed him. That would have been extra double embarrassing. How is it that I keep dying, but then not dying? I'm like, I'm dead, and then the game's like, but are you? And then I'm not. It's very confusing. It's hard on my heart. All of this sucks and I don't want it. You know what else I'm gonna do? I have no morale. You know what? That's perfectly fine. That's much better, actually. You know what? This almost looks like a build. It's fine. This build is just the I didn't hear no bell. The build. And if you reroll the hero trait, you get a random regular generic trait. And the whole purpose of picking the character becomes voided. Why 3 of those hearts crossed out? Because my ability is super health. I gain 3 missing hearts and I recover all hearts on completing a combat encounter. And there are some synergies that are based on the amount of heart containers that you have. I have none of those synergies other than Vampire Cloak, which gives me extra damage per missing heart container I have. So I permanently have plus 30 for the missing heart containers, and then if I get hurt, I'll do even more and more damage. But there's plenty of other synergies. I found none of them. You know what? I'm gonna take a potion about it. Oh, these guys going nuts is always fun. Even more attack speed. Good night, Chef. See, after this floor, I'll be wrapping up myself. More strength, please. What happens to the rage boots for you again? It's just movement speed. Yes, 40% movement speed while I have Rage or Fury. But the 25% tick speed is allowing all of my various beams to beam beamier, which I think is a little bit better. I feel like this build could have been cool if I got more tick speed. It could have been cool if I got more of the health things. It could have been crit chance. Cool. It went from 0 to 0. But yeah. I feel like this build had the opportunity to be cool, but it didn't want that in its life. It didn't want that kind of pressure. All right, let's see if I can survive the final showdown here. Well, immediately getting hit by shite. Did I get a phase skip there? I did. Oh. That was very nice. We got each other in the vortex. True darkness. Insignificant. All right. Not very often you get to hear the full music. Yeah, look, that's the only reason why I was doing a build like this, was just so you can hear the full music. And no other reason. Well, against all odds, we won that run. Because that run wanted nothing more than to kill me, and it nearly did on several occasions. But the fact that I can heal after every encounter weirdly made it so that I survived, even though everything else about it, it didn't want me to succeed at all. And then normally this is where I do a third run, but it's Thanksgiving, so I am going to call it early today. So I hope everybody enjoys their Thanksgiving. I hope everybody has a great rest of their day regardless. And we'll hit Paragon level 99. Hope everybody enjoys the rest of their day. YouTube video will be out around 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.